Who are these people? What is their future? Why should you care? What can you do to help them succeed in life? What happens to young adults with significant disabilities after they graduate high school?
I suppose, they would do just as anyone else would do and, try and, either go to college or get a job.
It's really competitive to get a job, and they can only do the simple works. So I think probably they need more cares and more concerns for them.
I really have no idea. I never really thought about it.
I thought that there were, and hope that there are special programs that they're able to get enrolled in and get involved in so they can further their education and then find employment.
The Secondary Transition to Employment Program, or STEP, and the Earl L. Pulley Center are two programs where high school students with disabilities can intern during school hours and learn on-the-job skills to prepare them for active work after graduation.
When a student leaves the program, they should be able to do your major work skills. It's not based on the type of work, it's based on the behaviors. So it would be knowing how to manage your time, knowing how to handle social situations and problem solve if your day changes, learn to be flexible, and also learn to break the task down and ask for help when you need it.
Graduating high school in Virginia as a person with a disability in a lot of ways is like falling off a cliff. Up through age 22, you have mandated state services through education, mandated accommodations, mandated inclusion, and overnight that all ends at graduation. A lot of parents do their very best to prepare their children, but that's not information that's readily available to a lot of people.
When Alexander was about 15, freshman in high school, the transition specialist from Fairfax County Public Schools took me aside, and she told me, she said, you need to start thinking now. It's not too early, 15 years old. What's she going to do when she's 22? Where is she going to go, and what's she going to do during the day, and how are you going to pay for it?
Individuals with disabilities who require support after they graduate from high school can face long waiting lists for services. For some individuals, public funding and services are non-existent. Spark, the Specially Adapted Resource Club, is a place that is making a difference in the lives of young adults with disabilities.
When we saw Spark, we knew that was the one that would really work for her. The ratio of staff to participant is much smaller.
Spark has 2 locations in the Northern Virginia area. It is funded through creative partnerships and individual contributions.
It's really therapeutic in both socialization, mental health, and then physically as well. When I'm focused in on something, I don't feel pain. So I use very little pain medication when I'm here.
Like all young adults with disabilities desire independence and an opportunity to build confidence through personal and professional development.
When I first got out of high school, I had almost no confidence in the things that I knew. But having held this job down as long as I have, I've started to build up a little bit of confidence.
The schools make a tremendous investment in our youth. Don't let it go to waste. Everyone deserves a chance to become productive and responsible citizens. How can you help? Hire people with disabilities. Contribute monetarily to programs that provide housing, employment, and day support to people with disabilities. Volunteer your time. Contact your legislators and urge them to expand funding and services for everyone to eliminate wait lists. Be inclusive in your community by making sure community events are held in accessible locations. Encourage people with disabilities to participate. Make sure people with disabilities feel welcome. The LTCCC, or Long-Term Care Coordinating Council, is an umbrella organization chartered by Fairfax County and comprised of local businesses, nonprofit advocacy, and community organizations. This video has been commissioned by a committee within the LTCCC looking at partnerships and services for young adults with disabilities. For more information, contact the LTCCC at 703-324-2051 or 703-324-2544. or go online at www.fairfaxcounty.gov/HD/LTCCC.